Yeah, so we saw Alice in Wonderland, as we say.
In 2D, by the way.
In 2D. We watched it in 3D, expensive, also for one thing. Apparently it's not as good, it's kind of tacked on.
It's very, apparently the bit when she falls down the rabbit hole, apparently in 3D it's just a blur, it's just a blur of colours which really doesn't work very well.
Well, it worried me straight away when on Jonathan Ross, which is a show over here, airs on a Friday, I think it's filmed on a Thursday, and the film was out like a week later, and he says only just finished it. Literally, like a couple of days ago, he just finished the film.
Yeah.
So that worried me, with like a week before it's released. So I thought, nah, can't be bothered. The film in general...
Shall we talk about the good points?
Yeah, okay. I thought it was quite funny. I like the ginger-haired posh kid was quite funny. And that stuff was quite good. She was good.
Yeah, that was a good thing. I thought all the actors, even the actors of the voice there, we had Stephen Fry as the Cheshire Cat, Barbara Windsor as the...
Michael Sheen as the cat, as the mouse.
No, Michael Sheen was the white rabbit.
No, he's White Rabbit, sorry.
Barbara Windsor was the
dormouse.
Who was the dog?
Timothy Spall.
Timothy Spall was the dog. Even Christopher Lee made a cameo, which I didn't realise he is the Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky.
The dragon at the end. He talked. It's quite good. Quite a shock. I didn't think he was in it.
No, that was good.
I thought it was beautifully animated, in my opinion.
Yeah, I liked it, but I didn't think, for me, the animation wasn't enough to detract from the dullness of it. Like,
I don't know, because I like the colours were vibrant. You could just pay attention to different things. I thought you did.
I liked Johnny Depp, what he looked like and stuff, and I liked Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
I couldn't jowl with Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Really? No.
Matt Lucas, he did irritate me a bit, but they weren't as irritating as another pair of twins.
Yes, well, yeah. You mean the Olsen twins, right?
I was talking about the Transformers twins.
I know. But yeah, no, I agree. No, I agree with the Tweedledee thing a little bit. I liked it myself, but I can see how they might get annoying. And obviously
the problem I had with it, I don't think it was a problem much, but you could tell Tim Burton was trying to be dark with it.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you could tell because it's a Disney film, you couldn't really. Like the thing that surprised me, like eyes popping out.
Oh God,
the doorway stabs the Bandersnatch's eye and rips it out.
I went over, didn't I? I remember. I did.
For a kids' film, and there's more. She stabs a giant eagle in the eye.
Yeah.
That gets flattened by a boulder, which is quite even chopped. We are doing spoilers here, so I think we should remind people beforehand that this is a spoiler-filled review. Like when they chop the Jabberwocky's head off and it rolls down the steps, isn't it?
Yeah.
I enjoyed the film. I liked Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him a lot as it. The one thing irritated me is that sometimes I couldn't understand what the hell he was saying.
Agreed. Similar to his performance as Willy Wonka, slightly. A little bit too much.
I preferred him as the Mad Hatter to Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he was doing too much of a Michael Jackson thing with Willy Wonka, wasn't
he was good, but he did this ridiculous Scottish accent. I couldn't stand the...
Oh, when he started putting on the Scottish... Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know, but you see, you could tell they tried to delve deeper into kind of the character of the Mad Hatter, of his madness. Sometimes it would, but sometimes it didn't. It's a shame because I did generally like the character overall, the Mad Hatter. Well, the first time you see him on the teapot with the March Hare, and the Cheshire Cat, they start swearing.
March Hare was good.
Yeah,
I thought he was funny.
A stoned rabbit. Well, he was stoned with gigantic eyes and tea and everything. He was very good.
Who did that voice? Do you know who did that voice?
I don't know the voice. I have to look into
I'd like to say Billy Connolly, but I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't Billy Connolly.
Was it not? No. Okay.
No.
He seems to turn up in a lot of American things.
Yeah, but it wasn't Billy Connolly. I love Stephen Fry as a Cheshire Cat.
Yes, no, he was good. It was good. He sounded like, it was weird because he sounded like Stephen Fry, but there was something different to it. It was strange. It wasn't quite Stephen Fry.
I think it was the voice worked perfectly for the way they did the Cheshire Cat. Yeah. Because he was quite dark, the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, he was.
His grin, he had very sharp teeth and everything. Yeah. But that's what I liked, the character models of everything. It was very Tim Burton-esque. If you should point that out.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything bad you feel in the film, Andy?
Anything bad in the film? Yeah, the ending was a bit of a cop out. The action scenes at the end was just a bit like we need an action scene.
Oh,
It was building up to it.
It was building up, but the thing is, it was over a bit too. Like you could tell, like all the main characters have their little jab, like you have the twins, and you have all the main characters have their one move.
Yeah, Mad Hatter and that guy.
Yeah, like the dormouse stabbing the eagle in the eye, and that giant. Come on, the Bandersnatch, the giant cat thing. But that was good, and all the cards fell over and hit the catapult.
Yeah, that was good.
Which squashed the bird's head.
Yeah. And Helen Bonham Carter, I think she needs to mention. She was great.
Fantastic. Especially the bit with the frog, which
with the jab.
You'll know the scene when you watch it, but it really is a very good scene.
That was good. Good introduction for her.
And it was quite, especially in the end when he tries to stab her, kill her. It was quite...
that was good.
It is very Tim Burton-esque.
Yeah.
If
I don't think it was as good as his previous one, like Sweeney Todd. Different film, but...
Yeah, I know, but it's different age. In all fairness, I enjoyed Alice in Wonderland, and I think it's worth watching. Even if it, because I did like the Disney original. By the way, this is a sequel. This isn't a Oh, that's another thing I like. They do a sequence where she's a young kid, flashback sequence where she's young. It's exactly like watching the original Disney film, but in Tim Burton's vision.
See, I don't know that reference. I've seen the original one.
No, because they flashback to her being a very young girl there, and that's like Alice in Wonderland, the original. Well, overall, I'd probably give Alice in Wonderland an 8 out of 10. I think it's worth watching.
I'd probably give it a 7, maybe a little less. Only because I was slightly bored a little bit in parts. But no, as you said, the visuals were nice, and I think she was great as Alice was brilliant. She almost played it like... There was times where, you know, sometimes like with kids' movies where like a young girl in a kids' movie has like a fantasy imagining of people or whatever. They become really attached to them and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think that was overplayed. I don't think the whole like, you know, oh, don't leave me, that kind of stuff. That wasn't overplayed. You know, she had to go. You know, she had to go at the end and stuff like that. And I think she was kind of cynical as well, quite a lot of the time.
Well, that was the thing. I thought the ending could have been a bit more emotional with her.
Yeah, that stuff.
It kind of just ended. Like they just disappeared. You would have thought.
Yeah.
Like they all just stood there. She just went. It was kind of. I thought more of an emotional kind of send off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole stuff with the business, the going into business and all that kind of stuff wasn't needed.
Oh, the end, but
that was a bit naff.
There were small niggles I had, but overall I enjoyed the film a lot.
Cool. You recently saw Green Zone?
I did watch Green Zone last night. Now, if anyone's seen this, I call it the Jason Bourne in Iraq.
I got that opinion from the trailers, man.
I've been very negative against it since I saw the trailer, because I thought, this is just the Bourne identity in Iraq. It's done by the same director, Paul Greengrass.
Paul
Greengrass. It's Matt Damon in it. The action is exactly like any Bourne film you'd watch, personally. Overall, it was an alright film. It was an alright thriller, but it's too political for my liking. Because it's all about the Iraq War now. There was no weapons of mass destruction, and America only went in there just to dethrone Saddam Hussein. They make that very clear in the very end of the film. They even have scenes with George Bush saying, "Like we've won the war," like that.
Yeah.
We've dethroned Saddam. Like everybody's cheering in the room. But it's like we know it was wrong, but you don't need to ram it down our throat.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen The Hurt Locker, but I just gathered The Hurt Locker is not really political, is it?
No,
it's just a story about soldiers in Iraq.
Yeah, being addicted to war.
This is just the story is really based around being no weapons of mass destruction, which didn't really hit right notes for me, I'm afraid to say. No,
they never really mentioned, because I'm watching, as I did in my DVD update, I did that thing about Generation Kill, which is a war miniseries in Iraq by the guy who did The Wire, and in that they do quite regularly. I mean, if you ever watch any of The Wire, because it's all about kind of infrastructures and politics and stuff like that, you know that if he was going to do a war film, it's going to be politics. And a lot of that is army people walking around or in their trucks going, you know, I don't agree with this war, blah blah blah, why is he sending us out here? But you don't get any of that with The Hurt Locker. It's just action, you know, there's a bomb here to defuse it, there's a bomb here, there's a bomb there, so on and so forth, and the whole of that. But no, you don't get any political stuff.
Well,